Everybody, you know I'm back. Let me fix this little mic and everything real quick. What a disgrace. Boy, Carmelo Anthony was trying to fight that fan over what he said about LaLa Anthony and Meek Mill. What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your boy Rick One Ball. Just what a disgrace. The Los Angeles Lakers, they made some good runs in the game. They cut it to, I think, about 12. Doc Rivers called a timeout and they stretched it back out. This team really, I mean, even though Anthony Davis, I think he put up over 30 points. What do you have? Let me see. Watch out, Ricky. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Anthony Davis gave you 34 points and 31 minutes. I'm sorry. 34 points and 31 minutes, Anthony Davis. And tonight, the Lakers, you knew they had no chance without LeBron James, who went down with the leg injury. It wasn't even an injury. They just said knee soreness. So you knew the Lakers didn't really have too much of a chance. They got to do something about Wayne Ellington, man. If you got one job, bro, you got one job to be a 3-point specialist. You can't do that right. Wayne Ellington, you got to go, bro. You absolute trash. You had point blank looks at the rim, and I just knew they wasn't going to drop. Wayne Ellington, you got to rotate his ass up out of here. But Anthony Davis gave you 31 points on the night. He had some key defensive blocks. He had a nice defensive stand against Joel Embiid, where I thought he really, really held his ground. Act like he was going to block it the first time and continued on and blocked Joel Embiid shot out of bounds, which you love to see that from Anthony Davis. But you got to do something about, like I said, Wayne Ellington, trash can. Russell Westbrook gave you 20 points, which was, you'll take that from Russell Westbrook. I'm not sure how many damn attempts he had to get it. Malik Monk gave you 11 points. Bradley only gave you 2 points. You can't really win with Bradley only giving you 2. He is there for defense, but he can't have 2 points. Come on now, Avery Bradley. You got to do better than that. Carmelo Anthony looks bad. I guess the fan said something about LaLa Anthony is talking to Meek Mill now, and Carmelo Anthony took exception to that and wanted to have words with the fan. Well, actually wanted to fight the fan and ended up getting the fans, it looked like two of them ejected for what he said. And Carmelo Anthony took exception to what the fans said about Meek Mill and LaLa Anthony. He didn't like that at all. Like I said, Avery Bradley gave you 2 points. He gave you 2 points. You can't do nothing with Avery Bradley giving you 2 points. Do I think that Frank Vogel needs to be fired? I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth saving. Even though he's been there for about 3 years, he won 1 championship, and this will be the second year he didn't win anything. Do I think the Lakers can still make some noise in the playoffs? I do. I actually think they can still make some noise in the playoffs if they get their acts together. But you can't do nothing with Joel Embiid on the block like that. I mean, he's busting ass. Joel Embiid playing at an MVP level. If you ain't gonna give it to Joel Embiid for the MVP, I say you give it to LeBron James. And in that order, I think Joel Embiid first, LeBron James second. I'll take Kevin Durant third. That's my opinion. That's my opinion because even though LeBron James' record doesn't reflect a winning record, I think you have to give it to LeBron James, the MVP. He's been playing his ass off, and you see what this team is without LeBron James. But you got Wayne Ellington. You got one job, bro. You got one job. Be a 3-point specialist. You can't even do that right. You can't even do that right. You have point blank looks at the basket, bro, and you embarrassing yourself. Wayne Ellington gave you 2 points. Avery Bradley gave you 2 points. You can't win a damn basketball game like that. Wayne Ellington giving you 2 points and Avery Bradley giving you 2 points. Like I said, hats off to Anthony Davis dropping you 31 points. Russell Westbrook gave you 20, and Malik Monk gave you 11 points. But you can't win a game with Wayne Ellington giving you 2 points, and you are a 3-point specialist. Really? You a 3-point specialist? You can't do that right. Avery Bradley, you was out there playing some D, but 2 points, man. We need at least 8 to 10 points from you, Avery Bradley. Frank Vogel, do he need to be fired? Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't even really matter at this point. Trade DeAndre Jordan, trade, what's his name, Horton Tucker, trade Wayne Ellington. All them motherfuckers need to get traded. They trash. Absolute utter trash, bro. Joel Embiid, like I said, he needs MVP considerations. He made Doc Rivers look good. Doc Rivers is a good coach, but we already know what Doc Rivers is about. He about losing 3-1 leads. He about talking well in front of the media after the game and post game, but he ain't really about consistently winning. I think Doc Rivers sometimes get those tags, and I don't know why. I know he won that one championship with the Boston Celtics, but he doesn't deserve all the high praise that he gets, and that's official. Doc Rivers does not deserve all the high praise that he gets. This thing belongs to Joel Embiid and the way he's playing. But in my opinion, Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers, they won't go deep in the playoffs unless they trade Ben Simmons. You need a key piece back for Joel Embiid because, in my opinion, Tobias Harris is not going to be enough. Tobias Harris is not going to be enough. Tobias Harris gave them, what did he give them tonight? Tobias Harris gave the Philadelphia 76ers, he gave them 23 points tonight, which is nice. Tobias Harris gave him 23 points, but we both know those shots won't fall against a quality team in the playoffs. Tobias Harris won't be the answer. And so they need to get a key piece back for Ben Simmons if the Philadelphia 76ers really, really, really want to contend in the East. Because we all know that the championship is going to come through the East. It's going to come through either Brooklyn, Chicago, or Milwaukee. It's not going through Philadelphia. Now with Doc Rivers at the helm. Because what he does know how to do is lose a game. That's official. Thank you guys for hopping on the live chat with me earlier today and watching my video when I talked about Anthony Davis going down with an injury and that he sucks because he just got back. They call that boy street clothes. So thank y'all for watching and tuning in my video earlier today. But like I said, it ain't too much to say. Wayne Ellington, 2 points. Avery Bradley, 2 points. 31 points from Anthony Davis. That was well. But Wayne Ellington, you need to get your ass shipped up out of here. 2 points? Really? 2 points. They was going to this man on back-to-back possessions for 3-point buckets, and you can't make a bucket, bro. You got one job, one. And that's where I ended right there. I mean, that's my take on it. You can't do nothing with that. But Carmelo Anthony took exception to the fans saying something about LaLa Anthony, talking about Meek Mill was in her draws and all that shit. And you know Carmelo Anthony, you remember back in the day when Kevin Garnett said something about LaLa Anthony tasting like Honey Nut Cheerios. And Carmelo Anthony, he went back in the back to go meet KG in the back by the bus. He was not having it. So it wouldn't surprise me if Carmelo Anthony go in the fan parking lot and try to go meet this fan. He got both of the fans ejected because they were saying some shit about LaLa Anthony, which they didn't have to say. Obviously, they did not. They had some pretty good seats, too. So I know that sucks for them. Getting kicked out of the game any type of early fashion, when you pay that good money to be in those seats, you kind of just got to shut your damn mouth and just be cool because these NBA players nowadays are extremely sensitive. I think that there's some things off limits. He didn't have to say nothing about LaLa Anthony. He didn't have to say nothing about LaLa Anthony being on Meek Mill's jock, and he said Meek Mill was all up in LaLa Anthony's pants. You know Carmelo Anthony ain't having that shit. You know he ain't having that shit. So, yeah, he trying to get into the crowd and get after that fan, man. But hopefully he don't try to go into the fan parking lot and get him. But like I said, with the Los Angeles Lakers, I think LeBron James needs to win the MVP because even though the Lakers, they haven't won hella much, even when LeBron is in the lineup, LeBron has had consistent points, consistent numbers. He's dropping almost 30 points, 6 assists a game, or 7 assists a game. 30 and 7 a game almost. And we see what the Lakers are without him. Anthony Davis dropped 31 points. He did as much as he possibly can do. Hats off to Anthony Davis, who has some defensive stops in there and showed some heart against Joel Embiid, who's an MVP candidate, with a nice block against Joel Embiid. But he can't do shit with Joel Embiid, and we all know it. Joel Embiid is a huge force. I'm going to look at this game right here going forward, the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Golden State Warriors, and we're going to see what they do. And you know I want Golden State to lose just so the other teams can catch up. That's kind of my MO. Where y'all at, man? Do I got any comments? Let me see what's going on. Live chat, top chat. See all messages invisible. No chat, no comments. But yeah, Lakers get blown out tonight. They cut it to about 12 points. Doc Rivers called a timeout, and they was able to lengthen their lead back again in the fourth quarter. Lakers, what place are they? Eighth place? Let me see something. Let me see where the Lakers are in the standings. The Lakers are in the ninth place with a 24 and 24 record. They completely 500 ball. So they'd have won this, they'd have been over 500. But ain't nothing to say no more about the Lakers, man. The Lakers did everything they could, but we see what they are without LeBron James. Anthony Davis gave you 31 points tonight. Wayne Ellington with your 2-point ass. Avery Bradley with your 2-point ass. I think Russell Westbrook gave you 20 points, and who else gave you 11 points? I think Horton Tucker gave you 11 points. You can't win a basketball game like that, man. You need way more points than what they're giving you. Like I said, thank y'all for coming to my chat earlier today. But yeah, that's just what it is. Right now, Minnesota leads Golden State Warriors 2-0 right now in the first quarter with 11 minutes and 31 seconds left. I appreciate you guys for rocking with your boy. Like I said, Carmelo Anthony took exception to that fan. Yeah, I got no comments in there. Where the comment? Where my comment at, man? Where my message at? Who in here? 3 viewers in here. I only got 1 like. What's going on? Where y'all at? Give me something to drink. Hold on, let me give me something to drink. Excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah, but the Lakers, like I said, with a 24 and 24 record, I ain't trying to make a hot take, but I truly believe the Lakers will, after the All-Star break, kind of get it together, start rounding in the form. It would be hugely helpful if the Lakers did trade Russell Westbrook. I know Daryl Morey doesn't want him, so he can't get Ben. You can't get Ben Simmons for him, but it'd be huge. It'd be huge if the Lakers found a way to get rid of Russell Westbrook. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. But let me know what you guys, like I said, think about that John Wall deal. I like John Wall's distribution skills. I feel like John Wall still has a handle. He has a jumper, but his percentages is pretty much straight in line with Russell Westbrook. So you're not going to have any growth on that. But just have a new face out there, if he can stay out there, because John Wall is injury prone. And that's what that is. Like I said, thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I'm just working on my skills, too. Working on my skills, all messages are visible. It says some messages, such potential spam. Nah, don't hide no messages. Let's go. Let me see all my messages. I ain't got no messages, though. Where y'all at? Y'all probably watching the Golden State game. I'm going to do some commentary on this Golden State game. And let me know what y'all think about that. Let me see. The score right now is 10-6. Yes. Thank you, Joshua. A healthy factor. For real, for real. Now, Josh, tell me this, Josh. What do you think about John Wall, a trade for John Wall with Russell Westbrook? You'll trade John Wall straight up. You'll trade Russell Westbrook straight up for John Wall, along with the Lakers' 2027 first-round pick. Now, scratch the first-round pick. I think that's absolutely ridiculous to even include that. Let's just say straight across the board, Russell Westbrook for John Wall. I want to know what you think about that, Josh. But yeah, like I said, you can't do much with these Lakers not really contributing. I was surprised that Anthony Davis on his second game back was able to drop 31 points. He knew all the scoring pretty much was going to have to come from him. Avery Bradley with 2 points, Wayne Ellington with 2 points. They don't show Dwight Howard no respect either. They act like Dwight Howard wasn't just in Philadelphia exclusively practicing with Joel Embiid. One of the viewers said that earlier. I thought that was a great point. They act like Dwight Howard hadn't been exclusively practicing with Joel Embiid. I think he might be a good trade. It's just if he can stay healthy. I agree, Josh. It's all about if he can stay healthy. If you can ensure me that John Wall would be on the court, if the Lakers trade Russell Westbrook, I would make the trade. I would make the trade, even though the numbers are the same. John Wall's 3-point percentage, field goal percentage, assist numbers. I think they really are the same player, Russell Westbrook and John Wall. I would still make the trade because John Wall's distribution skills, I feel like even though the assists don't back it up, I feel like John Wall would be a better fit for this Los Angeles Lakers team mentality-wise. Russell Westbrook is nothing more than a fucking shotgun, a fucking wily coyote running loose on the basketball court. He's nothing more than that. And when you got Wayne Ellington out there all night and gave you 2 points, when you got Avery Bradley, he is playing defense, but he give you 2. You need a point guard to know how to get some scoring efficiently and get these boys involved. So if you can assure me that John Wall will be on the court, I'll pull the trigger on Russell Westbrook for John Wall straight across. Not no fucking 2027 overall pick. That's stupid. They sound ridiculous with that. But somehow, some way, if you can get Daryl Morey to agree for Ben Simmons – for Russell Westbrook, which will never happen. He's not going to do it, but I'm just saying that would be the one I do. Too many turnovers and say, yeah, Russell Westbrook full of turnovers. He gave you 20 points tonight. But the Lakers, you see what they are without LeBron James. They remind me of the Cavaliers. Don't they remind you of Cleveland Cavaliers? When LeBron James used to step out the court for just a moment, the Cavaliers used to be getting their ass waxed. I mean, completely waxed off the court, to the point where they was unrecognizable as a quality team. And LeBron James going down with that knee soreness. Watch out, Ricky. Watch out, buddy. Going down with that knee soreness. You already knew the Lakers was going to come out here and lose tonight. You just didn't know how much by. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, like I said, those who came in my chat. Earlier, Josh McCall, it says straight downhill. Just straight down here. Watch out, Ricky. Watch out, buddy. Just straight downhill. Okay. That's Ricky. Say hello. Say hello. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Go, Ricky. Ricky. Stop. I'm sorry, you guys. In the way of my basketball analysis, you guys know who got kids. But yeah, they act like Dwight Howard. They show him no respect. They could have put his ass in the game to play one-on-one against Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid. RT3. Josh said hi. But yeah, that's what it is, man. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I'm starting to get more and more comfortable on this live stream thing because I ain't gonna lie, I do be a little bit nervous, but I think it all takes with practice and not preparation, because live stream is really not preparation. It's just turning the screen on and going. But more and more practice makes perfect. I'm getting more and more comfortable with it, so I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. But Frank Vogel, man, should they fire his ass? I don't even think it matters. I just think the Lakers think they got to switch, and I think that they would all start playing harder once the stakes get higher, but that's not how it works. You can't just play defense when you want, and you can't just flip the switch. Definitely not with these damn Los Angeles Lakers. This is not no motherfucking Miami Heat. Hey, remember when Miami Heat used to be flipping on the switch, but they were so better than everybody. They would just flip a switch, and that was that. But this is not that. The Lakers better get it going. Bro, you got it. It's just talking about what you feel. I appreciate that, Josh. I really appreciate that. And that's just getting me more and more comfortable, because you guys don't expect me to be this stiff on this mic and be this perfect type of talker. And I appreciate that, man. It really helps me and encourages me to keep it going. But like I said, Carmelo Anthony took issue with what the fans said about LaLa Anthony. He said that Meek Mill be in LaLa Anthony's pants. And said a couple other things. I forgot what else they said. He said, but that Meek Mill be in the pants, and that's Cayenne's stepdaddy now, and this and that. We all know what Carmelo Anthony out there doing, just doing his thing, with doing what he do. But he still don't want to hear no shit like that. You already know what happened when, like I said, with Kevin Durant. Not Kevin Durant, but Kevin Garnett said that LaLa Anthony tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. It was a big problem. It was a big problem. Hey, you guys drop a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do so. But you already know who it is. It's your boy, Rick One Ball. I got 2,728 subscribers. Melo going to pull up on his ass for real, for real. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I got over 2,700 subscribers. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. It's your boy, Rick One Ball. Woo! You want to say bye-bye? Say it again. Say it's your boy Rick One Ball. Woo! Say woo! Okay. What's going on? I still got 4 viewers, so I'm gonna talk a little bit more. But Dwight Howard, they act like his ass has not been exclusively playing with Joel Embiid when his ass was traded over there with the Philadelphia 76ers. Put his ass in the game. If you're not trading Dwight Howard yet, put his ass in the game. Let his ass play one-on-one against Ben Simmons. He know his moves. That's all I got to say. But it's your boy, Rick One Ball.